put 3 rounds over the top of their head. I went boom, boom, boom. And as soon as I did that, 3 mortars, fire for effect. Boom, boom, boom. And when they did that, my night vision went completely white. And as it came back, they were gone. It really did look like they got turned to dust. My brain's like, because they're gone. All of a sudden they're gone, then there's a cloud of dust. And I'm like, man, we can't beat this. We don't have any air support. And I put my head down, and and I know it was God. He said, get your gun up, Ranger. All of them, all the GRS guys, aside from Bub, went into Building C. There were 2 Delta guys that worked with us in Tripoli. They went into Building C2, and Bub was the only one that came up to building C. Yeah, the headquarters building. And then Bub went on top of Building C. So, like I said, keep in mind here, I'm on Building A. Building C's, Building A here. Building C here. B, they're in B. I'm sorry, that's the headquarter building. Building B, and then Building A. Or Building, I'm getting confused here. A, B, C, D. Sorry. A, they went in Building C. D's here. Jack's here. Boone's still up here. I went on the front gate building, which is A. And I need to take a crap. Couldn't get anybody to relieve me. And Boone said, go take a shit. So I skivvied down. Bodily functions still happen when all this, you guys, you know that. They don't stop. Scurried down the stairs, took my shit, got back up. And all of a sudden, and it didn't sound like a mortar. It didn't. And I don't know. My hearing had been shot out. I had an earpiece in one ear, but I didn't wear hearing protection in the other. So, and Boone been shooting an SR-25 by my ear all night. And I'm shooting either my M4 or 46. So my hearing's gone. And I went, did you guys hear that? It sounded like you know what it sounded like when we used to hear the 107s come in Iraq? Hear that? That's what it sounded like. I thought it was a rocket. I said, did you guys hear that? And then, I don't know, something in me said mortar. I go, mortars. And so I said, take cover. The first one hit, and it hit on the backside of Building C. And that's when the world opened up again. And I remember Roan, he just spun. He spun, and he went cyclic on that other 46. And he's just over where the sheep slaughterhouse is. They're trying to come through there. Like idiots, they're walking their troops into where the mortars are coming. Fine with me. They can take out their own guys if they want. But Roan is just... So I'm seeing this laser beam because it's not daylight. The movie shows us daylight was before morning nautical twilight. So it's, it's right when the sun's made, but the night vision, you still need your night vision. So I'm watching all this. I'm seeing one guy turn and start to shoot that direction. I'm seeing another guy turn, which was Oz. The next guy was Bub, and the next guy was Dave Ubin. And of course, I want to get my gun in the fight, but I can't see the targets because they're here. I'm here. The targets, they're coming from this direction. Mortars are coming from this way. So I'm shooting over their heads. I put a couple rounds down, and I look, and I think, we kind of already went through this before, but I look behind me and make sure there's nobody coming from my 6, because I still got areas of responsibility. Nobody's there. I turn around, get a couple more shots, and I see the next one hit, and this one hits on Building C. It hits right by the parapet wall. Boom, blows up. As my night vision goes white and it comes back, those 4 guys that were shooting are now 3. So it's like, close your eyes, you see 4, open your eyes, there's 3. Dave's hit. Dave got hit with a 81. It sheared half his leg off. It sheared half his arm off. They were on, but they were just hanging by tendons, and he's screaming. And I was like, how did you hear that? I don't know how I heard it, but I heard him screaming. I'm hit. He's yelling. He's screaming. I could hear it. I'm still shooting. They're still shooting. I turn around and make sure nobody's coming again because I still got my 6. We still got to fight. We got to finish it. You can't quit. They got to take care of Dave. I'm not run off my position and help him. I'm just expecting maybe the Delta guys or somebody to come up and help, but I don't know. We got a fight to go. I put 3 rounds over the top of their head. I went boom, boom, boom. And as soon as I did that, 3 mortars, fire for effect. Boom, boom, boom. And when they did that, my night vision went completely white because of the overabundance of light. And as it came back, they were gone. And I saw the pixie dust. I saw the charged particles, because any of those explosions, if it's fine particles or dust, and there's not a lot of wind, and there wasn't, and there's not, you can see the particles coming down because they get charged or heated. So I'm watching the pixie dust come down, and it really did look like they got turned to dust. My brain's like, because they're gone. All of a sudden they're gone, then there's a cloud of dust. I'm like, man, we can't beat this. We don't have any air support. And I put my head down. I said, and and I know it was God. It was God or my mom. And he said, get your gun up, Ranger. And I kept fighting. And Jack kept fighting and Boo kept fighting. And we fought those guys off that were coming for us. Boone and Jack primarily, they had better avenue fields of fire than I did. And they did awesome. But the mortar stopped. And at the time, I was like, wow, wonder why they stopped. I mean, they hit with the building they wanted to hit. It was fire for effect. They had that thing locked in. That's our main building. That's a skiff. That's where all of our troops are. That's where all of our equipment is. That's where all of our comms are, is that building. They knew which building to hit. And unlike David Petraeus, who needs his Ranger tab pulled, that said, well, it must have been a truck, and they just ran a truck, and they just haphazardly put a mortar tube in the back of a truck. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's up, infantry officer? I got respect for Petraeus, but when he said that, I'm like, dude, come on. Anyway, the reason they stopped, the movie, I wish they would have edited it a little bit better. You see the militia take off before the mortars came. They actually took off after that first shh. When I heard that shh, they must have heard it. I don't know. They must have known what it was more than me, which again, my hearing had gone to shit. They took off, and then that first one hit. They went and took the mortar team out for us. Their commander had actually come in with our team, and he was in the building C when those mortars were hitting. So that first one, they scattered because that's their tactics. They knew something was coming, a mortar was coming in, so they're moving their vehicles. Mm-hmm. So they're not part of the carnage. And then I could hear in the distance tires screeching, gunfire, in the direction where the mortars were coming from. And they went and took the mortar team out for us because their commander had got caught in Building C when the attack happened. Lord works in mysterious ways, brother.
Yeah, no kidding.
And the ironic thing is, too, is the mortar team, that whole militia they were former Omar Gaddafi commanders.
Wow.
We got saved by Omar Gaddafi. So, yeah, so for anybody to think that we went in there to overthrow Omar Gaddafi, that's bullshit. We went in there to destabilize a region so the Muslim Brotherhood could come in and stabilize it under that foreign policy, under the Obama administration. And we needed Gaddafi's weapons to go and give to the friendly militias, as McCain would say, to destabilize and overthrow Assad in Syria.
No matter where you're watching Shawn Ryan Show from, if you get anything out of this, please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share this everywhere you possibly can. And if you're feeling extra generous, please leave us a review on Apple and Spotify podcasts.